If you are viewing this video, I'm assuming that you've enrolled in the undergraduate course HLSC 3805 Introduction to Epidemiology in the Faculty of Health Sciences at the University of Ontario Institute of Technology. My name is Dr. Naomi Cahill, and I will be your instructor during this winter term. I'd like to take the opportunity to say Happy New Year and to welcome you to the course. I'm very much looking forward to teaching it. The purpose of this short presentation is to tell you a little bit more about myself, to review the course content and structure, and provide an introduction to epidemiology and its origins. So this is me. What are the limitations of online learning? Is that it's more challenging to build a rapport with a faceless person. So this is who is behind the voice. I'm a registered dietitian by background, and after working clinically for several years, mainly in the area of providing nutrition support to hospitalized patients, I became increasingly aware of the poor quality or the lack of evidence behind my clinical practice, and I was keen to gain the necessary skills to critically appraise existing data, as well as conduct my own research and create new data. So I returned to school and completed a master's degree, followed by my PhD in epidemiology at Queen's University, Kingston. The focus of my research to date has been the provision of nutrition to mechanically ventilated, critically ill patients, and has involved observational surveys of current nutritional practices, identification of barriers to adhering to clinical practice guideline recommendations, and interventions of strategies to optimize the delivery of nutrition. As we progress through the course, I'll be sharing some of my experiences working in this area to illustrate key epidemiological concepts. To learn a bit more about me, I've posted my bio on Blackboard, and I'm looking forward to meeting you virtually via that forum. If you have not already done so, please take the time to read the course outline, which is posted under course information on Blackboard. This document describes in detail the expectations for the course, with which you should be familiar. There's a few things I wish to highlight here. First, this is an online course delivered via Blackboard. Please log into Blackboard at least 2 to 3 times a week to make sure that you keep updated with all course requirements. The course is structured using weekly modules. To access these modules, just click on the modules folder on the left-hand side of the screen on Blackboard, and I'll be sending announcements as each module is uploaded. Each module will require the completion of specific activities. For the most part, each module will follow the same structure as this first week. Firstly, this involves readings from the course textbook. The course text is the 6th edition of Introduction to Epidemiology by R.M. Merrill. There are copies available at the campus bookstore if you have not acquired a copy yet. The content of the textbook can be quite dense. By this, I mean that it's packed with information, so be prepared to reread sections. I'd also encourage you to check out the companion website and associated activities. Some modules will also include additional readings, such as journal articles. Make sure that you check the module on Blackboard to confirm the exact page numbers that are required to be read in the textbook, as these may differ slightly from the course outline document. Secondly, there will be a link to a recorded presentation like this one. These are designed to complement, not replace the readings by highlighting key concepts. Finally, you'll be required to complete an activity. This week, the activity will be to participate in an online discussion, but other weeks this might be a quiz or working through a problem. The deadlines associated with the completion of module activities will be clearly posted with the instructions, so please take note of these and comply with them. You will be evaluated throughout the course using different methods. 40% of your mark will be based on completion of online quizzes or solving problems. 25% on a group assignment, 20% on an individual assignment, and 10% for participation in course discussions. The quizzes are based on content from the modules on descriptive epidemiology and analytic epidemiology, respectively. The group assignment involves the description of the incidence, prevalence, mortality and risk factors of a chronic disease, identifying a gap in what is known and articulating a study hypothesis to address the knowledge gap. This will be presented as a brief report and presentation targeted at a funding agency. The individual assignment will involve the critical appraisal of a journal article. Finally, discussion board participation will be assessed based on the quantity and quality of your posts. Further details regarding these assessments will be posted on Blackboard in the coming weeks, specifically direction regarding the group work. I would like to have some live sessions associated with the group assignments, but as you're a large class in terms of online learning with 30 students, I'm working with the Teaching and Learning Centre to find a feasible way of doing this. To reiterate, please familiarise yourself with the course outline. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the course, please contact me via email or post your query on Blackboard. I'll aim to respond to all emails within 2 working days.